sports, you have a bunch of different roles that are very important. I talked about the manager role. For me, I think it's one of the most important things with a team if you're going to have success. And one thing that Kelvin talked about was with the team, and when we talked about this early on last year, he said they need a lot of work, but you have a great manager. And he was right and dead on with both of those things. I think I am very, very fortunate to have Anita. Really got a chance to get to know her through the year. I don't know if I've met a more dedicated person, not just for her child, but for the entire group than her. And I think our success is a reflection of the work that she puts in. Unbelievable. I've had a lot of managers, and you're up there with the top 99. I can't get in trouble because I do have a couple teams, and I know Elena over there is going to go back and say, "Oh, wow." But truly made our job easy as coaches, and I think to go out and do it. But behind the scenes, I don't know if somebody more dedicated to the kids than what Anita brought out. So Anita, thank you very much. There is another award for Anita, but I don't want to give it to her until Memorial Day because our season isn't over. So I still want her to continue working. And now to the coaches. The only one that cared to show up was Renee today. But you know, we had Kyle Crawford, and I think we gotta speak about Kyle. He did a great job for us. His job called him off, but you know, again, sometimes things happen for a reason. We were able to get Renee, and I remember sending Renee an email saying, "What are you doing right now? You may have a job opportunity at the club." She said, "What is it?" I said, "You come coach at HCU." She said, "Who's it with?" I said, "It'll be me and you." Then she said, "Give me the schedule." Within 10 minutes later, she called back and said, "I'm in." And I don't think she knew what she was getting into. I remember the first day she came out, and she talked about needing a lot of work. But I think through her work and her commitment, I think her relationship with the players, she was the perfect fit for us. And I'm very blessed. I think our club and the players are very blessed to have someone like Renee. So, Renee, talk much either. We do have something for Kelvin and Eric, but they're not here.
You can take it.
But we did have, I think Kelvin, filled in and has been with these girls, I think, for the past 2 or 3 years. Eric Sims, I know, worked with our goalkeepers. I say keepers because we had Kara Ann Morgan going there, and it was every single week. I think those girls benefited from that. So I think to mention Eric, he is included, and all names are included on the thing. We want to thank our coaches. They definitely helped out on the year. They made the job very, very good. All right, now get to a couple of awards here. The first award that we wanted to do, you could do that tape. Be careful. Okay, again, looking at this, we could have probably picked out 17 awards for everybody. But I think we were looking at awards. I did a good job on that. Leadership, and I think what goes into a leader, okay, what motivates players. Okay, sometimes it's fear, sometimes it's an inner drive, sometimes it's just a personality. I think some leaders are born, but I do think leadership is also taught, pending you're willing to listen. And I think this player definitely, vocally, has got unbelievable leadership, and I think she learned a whole lot on actually leading a group by example with work ethic and what she brought in and day out. And I think she, I said it earlier, did a great job on transforming to this type of player and really stepped up. It was a total rock for our team. Mackenzie. to give, and we looked at commitment to excellence. Okay, and the 3 things that we base our team on: hard work, commitment, and preparation. All right, and again, could have handed this out to probably the entire group, but I think looking at a player that stepped out and every single day was as consistent as they come. Okay, brought the level and looked at the level of excellence every single day. To come into any new team or new environment is not easy. I think she stepped in, did a fabulous job. There wasn't a day that went by that she didn't come up and tell me thank you for the training session. Okay, probably our nicest player. Okay, and I think we have a couple of these girls that are just extremely nice. But as soon as that whistle blows, we'll rip your heart out. Okay? I think she stepped up, really came into her own towards the second half of the year. I think was a solid force in every single game that we played. Maddie Lay. Okay, now with those awards, all right, and it's something we're going to do every year, all right? So hopefully if you did not get one of those, didn't mean you didn't have a good year, but hopefully it's something that you're going to be shooting for as the years go on. More players could win the award again. So if you didn't get that, and I know how it is at the A, well, I didn't get that award, why they get that? I think if you be happy for your teammates that did get, understand this is a team sport. We are all one group, and I don't think that there's a team at our club that uses the word team better than you guys do. I don't know that we're the best, okay? Technically, probably not the best team. Okay, as a group, I don't even know if you have the best coaches that are there, but you're the one team that has this right here. Yeah. Very good. This is Carolyn's trophy, but thank you players. You've made this experience for me probably one of the best teams that I've had the pleasure to work with this year. I'm very lucky because I really have 2 dynamite groups, and hopefully if the 6 teams can repeat what you guys did, I think it may be worth for me to retire from coaching.
Come on, brother.
No way.
You can't say those words. I'm sorry. He said he's going to commit to coaching for a lot longer, not retire.
I am the coach for this team next year. Getting too far away from us either, but I have talked to Eric and George, Kelvin. I will be with the 13 girls and the 17 girls. Tryouts are coming up. I know people have questions with tryouts. We don't know who's going to be there. It's part of the reason why we're training, to keep you guys involved and get you going. But we will have training sessions, and it's a selection process, so there's no guarantee. I think it's a very special group that we have. The advantage that all of you have is that we have seen you for the last year versus a new player coming in. We know what your character is, and believe me, I've passed on many great players that didn't have the character. One thing I think this whole group has is tremendous character in what you got. I think it's a great parent group. So I've enjoyed this very, very much. It's been an awesome year with my 12s and the 16s. I can't ask for much more coaching-wise than what I was blessed to have this year. So thank you.
Thank you.